guests. My name is Juliette-Toll, and I would like to welcome you and thank you for being here to celebrate the end of the middle. No one really wants to be in the middle. The middle child, the middle seat, the middle of a fight, the middle of a road trip, even the Middle Ages. I suppose it's fitting that middle school is stuck between high school and elementary. Ask any adult if they look back on their junior high years fondly, and you'll get mixed results. No matter what their experience was like, it was never easy. The bridge between childhood and adulthood has the potential to be painfully awkward, yet powerfully transforming. I know many of you here, myself included, are thrilled to have passed this stage, but our stories are really just beginning. So before we depart for another chapter of our lives, let's look back on how we've grown. Even in tough situations, there is always a lesson to be learned, and being in the middle can teach you a lot. In the middle seat, you can either sit quietly or talk to the strangers on either side, hearing their stories and sharing your own. They might seem like people you'd never dream of associating with, but chances are you have more in common with them than you think. When you're the middle child, you learn how to be noticed, how to be seen in a place where those who are older or younger take up much time and attention. The middle child listens to the advice of the elder sibling and applies it to his or her own life before passing it on to the younger sibling. Though sometimes forgotten, the middle child holds a valuable position on the family totem pole. In the middle of discord, you have to listen to both sides, evaluate the opinions of others, and determine your own position based on what you know is right. You have to carefully unravel the knot that binds you without ripping the cord in two. It's tricky business, but with patience and effort, you can work through any problem. In the middle of a road trip, it may seem as though you might never reach your destination. You may feel alone, like there's no other car on the road, or the scenery may seem dull and unchanging. However, if you keep your eye on the road, you will get you to where you need to be. Just think of all the things you can achieve when you finally arrive at the end of the line, and use those thoughts to propel you forward. Determination is the vehicle that will take you anywhere you want to go. And then there are the Middle Ages. They were a gloomy and turbulent time for Europe. Wars and poverty and the plague. But out of the darkness came the light of the Renaissance. New inventions, scientific discoveries, art forms, and a resurgence of education. As sung in the classic musical Les Mis, even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. Toll is so much the middle that it's physically in between an elementary school and a high school. Walking to school every morning alongside kindergartners and 12th graders is a constant reminder. We were that kindergartner, and soon we will be that 12th grader. Toll is a rope bridge that at times felt wobbly, but we should all feel proud that, together, we made it across. All the lessons we have learned from the middle, our lessons will carry with us for the rest of our lives. We fought our own battles, slayed our own dragons, and emerged victorious. Perhaps a bit bruised, but certainly smarter than when we first stepped through the doors of Toll Middle School 2 or 3 years ago. We are titans, after all. And in the words of Elphaba and Glinda from the musical Wicked, who can say if I've been changed for the better, but because I knew you, I have been changed for good. The teachers and friends we have met here have greatly impacted our lives, so on behalf of all the graduating 8th graders, I would like to thank Dr. Crowther, Ms. DeLatorante, Ms. Ferris, the faculty and staff for guiding us and encouraging us through thick and thin. We should all be eternally grateful to our parents and our support systems, whoever they may be. I know we are all prepared to take on whatever comes our way next. Congrats to the promoting class of 2017. Thank you.